Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. RB3K here with...
Truth.
Alright, that was an awesome split. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's too baller today.
Alright, so we got ourselves a game on... What is this map?
Oh, this is actually the new map of Shakura's Plateau, and I guess we should do a little rundown of the map right now.
Yeah, for sure. Because you've actually played this, I'm going to hand the mouse over to you.
Yeah, so right now the base, you got your main base here, right down one ramp to your natural expo, and you actually got backdoor rocks on this map, as Blizzard loves to do it, because if those rocks weren't there, I would love this map. This one small ramp to your expo, zero expand as much as you want, and only thing really interesting on this map is this little back area here. You got some brush here, and it's basically proxy shit here.
It just tells you proxy right here.
You just need a sign that says proxy shit over here. So, this is basically we want to check if, any kind of weird behavior is going on with your opponent, and you got some nice thirds, actually. I like this one right up here. There's some rocks here to get to it. This is another tower. We'll let you see it, and of course tanks can just cliff over, so Terran players will love this high ground back here in between, and just bomb the shit out of everything.
That high ground up top, do you want to go back to that? That's attached by those backdoor rocks, right?
Yeah.
So your base is right now, because you are on the top 2 points, the only way to get across is through that high ground base and through those rocks. I see.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful of those backdoor quick entrances. Zerg can do maybe a run by, and you can 4-gate too many spines up here, then run back here, and just run through the rocks, and that's basically the whole level, really.
And it's mirrored on the other side.
Yeah.
I like those unlike watchtowers, because they kind of give you a pretty good view of the middle of the map, and they give you the view of whether or not they've expanded to the thirds.
Yeah, you can actually grab some nice third vision, and there's the whole middle you can lock down with those Donaga towers, because the towers will give you vision over these brush edges, so you just plant your units back here, you have vision of them approaching, and take them down. And
yeah,
nice little kind of cramped up area. It's pretty wide, actually. It's not too bad compared to some other Blizzard maps, so it's not too heavily favored against Zerg, because Zerg need that open space, but these nice open areas are just where you want to spread your creep and where you want to engage. And this actually played on the newest patch. I played this game right in the morning after that patch went live, and I had to try out that roach range increase.
Patch 1.1.2. That is that's one of those patches that there's a lot of talk on Team Liquid and a lot of talk online right now. A lot of people are really complaining, and a lot of people are complaining. A lot of people are like, "Oh, this is the best thing ever." It's with almost every patch, but this one has a lot of controversy around it, I think.
Yeah,
right now.
so we'll go through the Protoss ones first, and sadly we don't see any voids this game. Sorry to ruin it for you all, but we do see the Nexus right here. Brand new spanking 1,000 shields and 1,000 HP. Those pesky little Marauder drops. Your Nexus will survive just a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. That's actually pretty huge. 8 Marauders stemmed up, just the bane of all Protoss users. The Void Rays, okay, there is no Void Rays in this game like Truth has said, but might as well talk about them. The damage levels because there was level 1 and level 2. Level 1 has gone from 5 damage to 6 plus 4 armored. So in the beginning, against a Stalker, it will do 10 damage, or against an armored unit, it will do 10 damage. Damage level 2 is decreased from 10 plus 15, so instead of buildings taking 25 damage, they're now going to take 8 plus 8 armored, so 16 damage.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty big hit, even with the Flux Vanes speed upgrade taking a pretty big decrease to 1.125 to 0.703, and that upgrade may not be even worth it anymore, because you lost your damage to snipe buildings, and they're much slower.
Yeah, so now what are your Voids going to do? Like, the Voids are pretty slow as it is, and the upgrade bonus isn't really that much. So I think Voids are going to become one of those units that are no longer used as much. Like, they're still going to be used, because they once they're fully charged, they can still, if you have enough of them, they can melt through a lot of things.
Yeah, I think the Void usage might go down. It won't be as game ending as usual, where like a Zerg player gets caught with his pants down with 2 fully charged Voids, target one of his queens, and it's just basically GG from there, because once one queen goes down, another queen has no chance of taking down 2 Voids. So we're just going to quickly skim through these games, because I just wanted to show the new patches and just maybe some roach
play. Okay, let's quickly jump over to the Zerg side of things. Let's go to your base right now, and we'll talk about a little bit of changes that have happened to the Zerg side of things.
First, the hatchery increase goes from 1250 to 1500, and
again, Marauder drops is the biggest aim.
Maybe Reaper play, even Reaper plays with sniping expos pretty easily, but we'll talk about Reapers in the next game over. We do play a Terran play right after this.
Yeah, these games will be put up one after another, so don't worry, just watch them one after another.
Or just one big long one. And the layer goes to 2000 HP from its previous, how much is it, 1800, so it takes another 208 life. And maybe not the biggest changes. The spawning pool goes up as well. It's up to 1,000
now. Spire's gone from 600 to 850, and Ultralisk Cavern's gone from 600 to 850. So now sniping out Zerg tech is a little bit harder, but it just allows the Zerg player to, you know, have his tech that much longer.
Yeah, it's not the biggest change because, you know, Zerg, you will only usually build one of their tech structures. So if you snipe it, it's still going to put them behind, but now it's going to take a little bit more extra juice to snipe it out. And well, we should probably introduce our opponent here. We have today the blue Protoss spawning to my west at the 10 o'clock position, I guess we'll call it.
I like
11.
Top left corner.
Top left corner on Shakur's plateau, taking his expo right now. He did 3-gate. I thought he was going to go for a normal 4-gate push. If you look at my vision right now, I did sack an overlord, saw 3 gates, and put down these spine claws in defense and made a few lings just to try to counteract it. But soon with this overlord back here, I realized he expoed and realized he's not going to do any type of, you know, pushing or anything like that. So you just look at the harvester count. I'm already at 46 drones, is, you know, constantly making drones, just waiting for my Spire to come up. And here's a Spire, 850 health on that thing.
850, yeah, from 600. So anyways, in this game right now, Truth, what was your game plan? Was it just to use roaches more than anything because of the new buff to roaches?
Yeah, basically I wanted to somehow transition into roaches, but I wanted to make sure I didn't just, like, you know, go straight into roaches, because roaches are pretty easily to hard counter. So I do get my mutas up first, you know, get some harass going, you know, open up some space, and, you know, get the map control to grab my third right here.
Yeah, the Zergling sitting there just watching everything. So we should see some really cool meta play in this game. These games are, because Truth's played them, we know exactly what's going to happen. But, you know, whatever. We got 2 Zealots coming down right now. They're going to swing by the Zenlego Watchtower, probably take that poor Ling out.
Yeah, he runs, man. He runs.
I like that. I like that.
He just books it away. Goes to the other tower, and then I'm pretty sure he dies over there because he has to stop carrying. It looks like his drone is popping up. You can check if I grab my third. There's a really nice third location. If you get creep in this area here, and you notice him going after these rocks, you can, you know, kind of swing around and trap him, and you just kind of pick him off right there.
Very nice. I actually, the more I'm looking at this map, the more I'm liking it. It's it seems like a very friendly map more than anything, to be able to expo and do stuff.
Yeah, the map dynamics are actually pretty cool. This cliff ledge is pretty nice for tank drops. I haven't played a Terran player on this, but I imagine like tons of tanks sitting up here, and as you try to burst up this ramp, you're getting shelled, and as you try to go up that ramp, you're getting shelled again, and, you know, it might be a fortress right up here.
Yeah, exactly. Your mutas have come in, tried to do a little bit of damage. This kind of more than anything, they're just poking in, not doing much damage, but they're doing something.
It's more of just zoning, just, you know, get that map control, pick off a few probes. I like picking up probes on the simulator. So if you look right now, there actually are 2 probes on this. Yeah. The third one I picked off and just kind of fly away, hoping he doesn't notice, but I'm pretty sure he does notice in this game. I think I try to look for that on the replay after. But yeah, this actually, right after the patch went live, I was actually very excited. The day before I was playing, and I got shit kicked like 6 times in a row, and I went on tilt, lost 7 games or something. We have 7 pooled, and lost that game as well. Like, I don't know why, but when I go on tilt, I just like cheesing. I just get all pissed off, like, oh, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna 7 pool him, and I'm gonna win. And finally get that 1 win, but
it's the most lame win ever.
Man, I didn't even pull it off. So to see this patch go live, I was all excited and happy. I'm like, yes, roaches have a increase, and Zerg's been buffed. Terran got nerfed. Protoss kind of got nerfed, not too bad.
Protoss just took a little bit of a little hit to the Void Rays more than anything. You know, actually, I just want to go back to the Voids right now. I think Blizzard right now is actually being a little bit overzealous with their buffing and their debuffing or nerfing. Sorry, debuffing. Because the Void Ray took both a damage nerf and a speed nerf. So it's just one of those things where it's like, are you overkilling to make the Void Rays that much shittier type of thing? It just seems a little bit weird.
So I'm going to speed up a bit because it's not the most exciting of all games, but mostly just want to talk about the new patches. So follow the mutas around for a little while. I keep trying to run in, poke in, shit. You know, but we'll go back to the Voids. The nerfing the damage and speed, that seemed excessive. Like, I don't even play Protoss, but it just seemed excessive. I don't really lose to Voids too often, but I have played some big multiplayer games like 4v4s and such where one guy will just mass Voids, and once they're all charged, he just mows down everything.
There's nothing that can beat that. So I think Blizzard is more aiming to, at least with this patch, it seems like Protoss was more balanced for team games where one teammate can actually just go mass one specific type of unit.
Alright, so here we go. We got an engagement going. Got quite a bit of roaches out. Got some infestors out. I do have enough energy to fungal growth, but they do run away. I don't know why, but here's the nerf increase. I know, the buff.
The buff. That was
Look at these
really
roaches.
nice. That is awesome range on those things.
Force fields do nothing. The roaches can still shoot through the force field. They're tucked back there, and they're just firing and picking off all the Protoss units. Yes, he could have pulled his Zealots back. They kind of got stuck in a 1 control group and ran forward. Stalker's blinking up, but look at the range. Look how far they spit. It's actually pretty cool.
That's kind of really it's interesting to see more than anything. And that Protoss army is just gone.
I tried to fungal growth that Stalker to show that they can't blink away, but freaking didn't pull it off. So
you blinked before that could happen.
That's actually another increase for the actually more of a bug fix. Stalkers that got fungal growth used to be able to blink while being fungal, but now they fixed that, and Stalkers can't really blink out of fungal growth. Once they're fungal growth, they kind of sit there and they have nowhere to run anymore.
It seems like a bug fix more than anything, because it just seems weird. You can't move the unit, but you can apparently blink it away. It just seems a little bit awkward.
But it seems kind of weird, like a fungal growth. You gotta kind of crap on them, and they can't use their ability. They're not really moving; they're just blinking. If they're, I don't know, maybe they should still be able to blink even if they're fungal growth.
Yeah.
I don't know the dynamics of fungal growth. Let's look at one. Like what is it? Green goo.
It just looks like mold.
It is fungus.
Fungus, yeah. It
And
seems like sentries now have to put down like dual layer, like two line of.
Yeah, the sentries are up on top of the ramp, and they had to sit up there before they got range of 5. So there's a 1 range increase. I stopped caring at this point. I'm waiting for my ultras to come out. There they are. They're so badass. Once I get ultras, I just stop caring. I don't care about any other unit besides the ultra. I don't micro after this at all. I just
1A.
just let them run in. Look how much fun they're having in there.
That is a weird placement of that robotics facility there.
It's not too bad. He actually did kind of spread his stuff out apart. He could have put it back here, but he thought my mutas were kept sniping it, so I kind of forced him to build within himself. Actually, some nice cannon placement to slow down mutas. I really like people that put down their cannons on the outskirts.
Yeah.
And then right down here, and then use your units just to protect the the innards of your base.
The meat of the base.
Yeah,
These ultras come in just doing some damage. There was not many other changes, like ultras and nothing. No other units really got any changes, did they?
Terran took a more significant toll on this patch, so we'll jump into the next game right now for that Terran stuff.
Alrighty, we're gonna move right there right now.